Virgos, this is going to be a look at what you're not expecting to happen from now until the 15th of November. Let's get straight into it. You guys already know this is general, so take what applies and leave the rest. And let's jump straight into it. Any information you need to contact me to book a personal reading will be listed in the description. And let's get going. We have the Ace of Swords and the Three of Wands as the first two cards that popped out. So there may be, I'm hearing travel plans. I'm hearing like either some of you feeling like you need to go on like a 3-day vacation, like a mini vacation, something to kind of ease your personal stress or to put your mind at rest, especially if you've been someone who was like traveling way before the you know what came around, and that may have stopped your ability to be able to travel. But I'm hearing like travel plans. For some of you, it also feels more so like you trying to come to an understanding on whether or not you should move to a different city, a different state. It's like relocation is kind of in question during this time frame. And if this is something that you've already been trying to like get an understanding of what you should do, where you should move during the first half of November, you may actually get an idea of where you would like to relocate. And this may require you guys to put some sort of strategy or plan in place so that you guys can actually go forward with this move. This feels like also a conversation. I'm hearing clarity around whether or not you should move on from someone. So there's a conversation that's had between you and another individual where in that conversation, this person may reveal some things to you that make you either look at them a different way, in a good way or a bad way, or just overall give you clarity that you may need in regards to whether or not you should still give them energy. So it's interesting, especially if this is a third party situation here, or a connection that seems pretty helpless in terms of the long term. Okay, so this feels like, I keep hearing the word midlife crisis. So not that you guys are literally going through a midlife crisis, but this may be a little moment in the beginning half of November where you're kind of questioning where you see yourself moving into 2022. And if there is certain ideas that you feel like you didn't really get to like put into action during this year, you may be contemplating like, okay, what do I need to do now to get myself to a particular outcome in 2022? Whether that's being more successful, starting a family. It's like an introspective moment that kind of sweeps over you guys. Yep, two of Pentacles. So it's like, oh, another thing I heard. Okay, so either you guys have options, you're single and you have options that you're debating about during this time frame, or you're dealing with somebody who you're dating casually and they still have their options open. With this connection during this time frame, this person may not be acting as consistent as they may have been acting in the beginning of this connection. They may be some days showing more interest than not. And I think this is connected to what I previously spoke about, but this could be a different scenario. This may be an earth sign. Okay, we got the Chariot. I like taking the cards that fly because okay. This feels like, okay, another thing I'm hearing, I'm getting so many random messages. Okay, so another thing I'm hearing with the Chariot in reverse, something with transportation may be an issue. I don't know exactly what this is. If you have a vehicle, whenever I see this card, I do feel like I have to warn people, because whenever the Chariot comes up in reverse, like this is like heart energy to me. But during this time frame, there could be like a complication with like transportation. This could be like an issue with your car that you may need to check up on. Or like transportation, like I'm hearing like flight delays. There may be a delay where you guys have to travel long distance or something. Yeah, Six of Swords. But anywho, I have the Page of Cups and the Six of Cups next to each other. So there may be some pettiness between you and the person you may have either an extensive history with or someone you have children with. Okay, this may be pettiness where it's like you guys are messaging back and forth and someone's doing the most. Yep, Empress. Okay. I'm hearing an emotional breakdown. So there may be someone who may come to you during this time frame who has like an emotional breakdown and maybe like expressing what's on their mind. This could be your child, a friend, a family member. Somebody during this time frame may come to you with some like very sensitive information, and it's important the way that you respond to the information that they may give you. Virgos, what are they not expecting to happen in the first half of November? Dwelling in truth, trusting your intuition, expecting miracles. So yes, this is going to be a time frame where, like I said, you guys are going to be finding what you feel, or let me rephrase this. You guys are going to be coming to a point to where you're standing in personal truth in regards to things that you've already been intuitively feeling, but you may have not been really listening to these inner truths that have been already apparent to you. It's just your intuition may be contradicting your wants. And during this time frame, you are going to have to face the music in regards to things that you know you may need to prioritize, certain things that you may have to block out energy-wise. This is like that dark night of the soul energy I was telling you guys about in the beginning. This happens so that you guys can reach a point of truth, living in truth. So it's like, I hope I put that in a way where you guys understand what I'm trying to say. I don't know, that was like a hard thing to express, but just overall, this feels like you guys being put in a position to live more so in an authentic way after releasing yourself from things that are less authentic in regards to your journey. I think that was a good way for me to put it. Okay. Then also with expecting miracles, this is really good energy. This is like spirit coming through and blessing you in many different ways. So this could be opportunities that kind of present itself in moments where you guys are not really, you know, optimistic, or certain things happen during this time frame that you really don't expect to happen, but in a good way. So it's a mixed bag of energy here. I hope that this reading was helpful. If you did take something from it, definitely feel free to thumbs the video up and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.